Hello everybody. First of all, let's speak about the parts of the accordion, how it looks from outside, and also we will see later how it looks from the inside. Every accordion has three main parts: right hand keyboard, left hand keyboard, and the bellows, connecting them, which we need to open and close in order to produce sound. Let's have a look at this picture. Also, every accordion has straps, shoulder straps. Also, they are called belts. We have also one bass strap. We put our left hand between that strap or belt and accordion so that we can open and close the bellows. So we can see in this picture treble keyboard, we play with the right hand, and we see bass keyboard, we play with the left hand. Let's have a look at this chromatic accordion, B system. You have three main parts: right hand keyboard or treble keyboard, left hand keyboard or bass keyboard, and the bellows. Connecting them, we open and close them to produce sound. Right hand keyboard. These are three main rows: 1, 2, 3. These are the main three rows of this accordion. These two rows are extra. Sometimes you have one extra row, so button accordions with 4 rows. This has 5. That's also very, very common. But sometimes there are only 3. Only 3. These 3 rows of chromatic accordion. Now, we're talking about B system. You can identify, you see 3 white notes here. 3 white, 3 white, 3 white. That's how you can find easily this is B system and not C system, for example. C system would have 2 white notes. But actually the sound is the same, fingering will be different. Let's have a look at the left hand. A lot of buttons here, 120 buttons. How do we understand what is what? We can't see this keyboard. This is the main row of bass buttons. Bass buttons are here, the main row. This is another row, extra row. It's called counter basses. So for now, we don't concentrate on this. We concentrate on this main row of basses. Now, I felt it. This note, it kind of has a hole. It feels different. When I touch it, it has a hole. So all the accordions, that's what they have. Note C is marked. It has a hole or scratch. This is another marked note. This is E. So some notes here, something else, and there will be another one marked. So that's important. So for now, you identify the C note. Try to do it several times with your different fingers so that you find it really, really easily. This is C. Now look at this diagonal rows. Diagonal rows. It goes like that. All these notes, the accords, they belong to C, to this bass. This is C major chord, C major. This is C minor chord, C minor. This is C dominant 7 chord, C dominant 7, and this is diminished chord. This accordion has 6 vertical rows. Some of the accordions have 5. This has 6 vertical rows. That means it has diminished line of diminished chords. So again, we find C, then we find C major, C minor, C7, and C diminished chord. They all belong to this. And this, as I said, it's an extra row of basses. We'll speak about it later. Bellows. We need to open them and close. This is air button. We just press it to open or close the bellows easily. Doesn't have any note. These are register switches. They change the sound. For example, you can play song with this switch or another switch, whole song, just a portion of a song. It will change the sound of this keyboard. Here we have also switches. Here I have 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. They change the sound of the bass keyboard. Then there are straps, shoulder straps or belts. Let's have a look at this smaller accordion. So we have right hand keyboard or treble keyboard, left hand keyboard, and we have the bellows, which we open and close to produce the sound. Now, this is the C note on this chromatic accordions B system, okay? So this is C, this is C, this is C, this is C, this is C. Now, if we try to play chromatic scale, now, if you don't know what is chromatic scale, don't worry about it. But if you try to play these notes, like I do now, and you open the bellows, right? You'll hear chromatic scale. So notice what I'm doing, these diagonal rows. Now I arrived from C to C. Look, then I will show you the fingering, how to play it properly, this chromatic scale. And this is, I arrived till C. This chromatic scale. Let's look at the left hand keyboard. When we play, we don't see it, we can't see left hand keyboard. So to help us, this particular note is different. C major, C minor chord, C dominant 7 chord. Let's find note C on the piano accordion. Look at this black keys. 3 black keys, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. So the C note is on the left or on accordion on top of 2 black keys. Now let's see what's happening inside accordions. If I press any button, it will open one or more holes. If I press several buttons, many holes will open. And how many holes? It will depend on these registers or register switches or shifts, different names for this. Not all the accordions have this. Some simple accordions like this smaller accordion, they don't have these register switches. So if I see here one hole, for example, one dot, it's only one hole. Here it's also one dot, but another hole will open. Here all 4 holes under one of these triggers will open. Let's have a look more on the inside. What's happening? Here we have reeds of different sizes. The air will trigger them and they will start vibrating. They are of different sizes. This is the right hand keyboard. They are very small, some of them very small. And this is the left hand keyboard. When I studied how to repair and tune accordions in Accordion Craft Academy, it's in Italy, I had experience of dismantling several accordions completely and then assembling them back. And now you can see how many tiny details each accordion have. Professional accordions, they have thousands of small parts. In this lesson, we will play our first notes on accordion. By the end of the course, you should be able to play this song and other about 15 songs. But for now, of course, we will start with something simple. Okay, let's revise what is treble keyboard, bass keyboard, and these are the numbers you're going to see. This is the fingering. So try to learn them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's again remember how to find our first note, C. Identify our first note and to try to play this. First 5 notes: C, D, E, F, and G. Have a look. In the beginning you see the treble clef. Each line starts with treble clef. It means that you're going to play on the right treble keyboard. So try to play these 5 notes really well, up and down. C, D, E, F, G. And remember where they are notated. Remember how treble clef looks, because the left hand will be notated differently. And the chromatic accordion, the same notes, but different fingering. You can see notes here, try to remember them, C, D, E, F, G. And this is a diagram of chromatic accordion. Try to play up and down the scale. This is down the scale. G, F, E, D, C. Down the scale. Remember how to find C on the left hand keyboard, on the bass keyboard. Then remember diagonal row and find C major chord. Notice the notation. Every line starts with the bass clef. It means that we are going to play on the left keyboard, bass clef. And try to remember where is the note C is notated. C and C major. And try to play these exercises really well. Open your bellows and then close them. Now I hope you remember these 5 notes: C, D, E, F, and G. This song you will play on the left hand. You'll need to find bass G for this. Bass G is exactly above C. and G major chord is exactly near bass G. Try to find them.